Well, it's Christmas Eve here in Canada on the West Coast in British Columbia, Canada. And my name is Cy Williams, and this is my Christmas Eve message to you, Canada. You know, it's been my privilege to be the publisher and editor of High Canada magazine for the last 6 years. It's also my privilege and my blessing to be publisher and editor of High Europe magazine and Psychedelic Canada magazine. And I have a vision of so many more publications that I would like to bring forward over the next few years to really push and normalize cannabis and psychedelics, not just in Canada, but in the Caribbean, in Europe, in South Africa, in Asia, and around the world. We have a vision of a huge cannabis and psychedelic media presence. And it's always been my dream to be able to connect the world together through something amazing. And what could be more amazing than cannabis and plant medicine and psychedelics that we are using to heal ourselves as people, that we are using to create new opportunities for ourselves, that we are using to step away from harder substances, to treat ourselves. You know, the last couple of years of legalization, we've really been able to shine a light, and not a super bright light, but still a light on what cannabis can do for people. And as cannabis has become legal and more people are discovering what cannabis in low and high doses is able to do for them, people are discovering it as a treatment option or an option for alcohol or harder drugs like cocaine or crack or crystal methamphetamine or fentanyl. You know, we see a real crisis unfolding in 2021 across Canada where there were so many overdose deaths in Canada due to tainted drug supply. And as somebody who travels across Canada for the magazine, and even though it was done so in a restricted way in 2021, I was aghast to see how bad the Canadian landscape really is. How many people are truly homeless out there? How many people are truly struggling with drug addiction, with mental health issues? How many people have fallen through the cracks? People who didn't file their taxes, who have not been getting CERB benefits or any kind of assistance from the government. People who are just struggling to find a place to sleep, where street sweepers aren't going to come in the next day and take all their belongings away, even though they have nothing left except what they're able to carry. You know, survival becomes the big thing. And it's Christmas time. And I want people to remember that there are so many people out there who have it well, who are doing okay. And there are so many people out there who are not. You know, there's such a great divide between the haves and the have-nots. And I think the Christmas season, during Christmas and New Year's, is an excellent time to think about those who are more marginalized, who maybe didn't have the best year, or who ran into circumstances beyond their control, that if that happened to any one of us, we would be where they are now. You know, drug addiction is a horrible thing, but it's something we can help with. The cannabis industry can help with this. There's so much research out there that cannabis can help, especially when it comes to things like crystal methamphetamine and fentanyl and even heroin. I've seen people step away using cannabis from every sort of illicit product out there and turn their life around. And it quite truly is amazing. And now you throw in psychedelics and the power of things like iboga or microdosing psilocybin or microdosing LSD. And there's so many treatment centers opening up, and they're discovering like things like ibogaine and ayahuasca as treatment options for addiction, and so many mental health options that are going to be available coming out of the psychedelic industry. It's just mind-boggling to see what we are going to see happen in 2022. Now, I'm very, very excited that we can help turn the world around in 2022. I'm not so optimistic and naive that I think we can turn it around in a giant way, but I know that if we get together as an industry, as a community, as a country, and really make some much needed changes in this country. And we can help the people who are out there who are dealing with addiction and homelessness and marginalization. We can help rebuild our communities across Canada post-crisis and help Canada really truly get back on its feet as a country. Not just those who already have money and aren't going to need much of a hand up, but what about the rest of the country? On behalf of myself and the entire High Canada Magazine, I'd like to thank you for supporting High Canada Magazine this year in 2021. Thank you for promoting and supporting our growth into the legal market with our all-new, all-legal HCM now in its third legal issue. I'm so proud of that legal magazine that we've been able to make the transition, and I'm so proud of our team who have made the transition with us. Thank you all to all of them, and once again, on behalf of myself and the entire team, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll talk to you soon.
We'll be singing the songs we love to sing without a single stop.